for this beautiful tribute to Paco de Lucia. Muchas gracias. Okay, we're ready to start. How are you feeling? Can't hear? Yes, that's the energy we like. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 Remarkable Venue Awards. Right here at the Tourism Innovation Summit in the vibrant city of Seville. I'm Sara, I'm a proud member of the Tiqets team, and I'm delighted to be your host this evening. Hola a todos, bienvenidos a la edición 2023 de los Tiqets Remarkable Venue Awards. Mi nombre es Sara y estoy encantada de ser su anfitriona esta noche. A warm welcome also to all our attendees online. Sorry for the little delay. We had some technical issues, so thank you so much for sticking with us. So now, let's kick off this evening. We are very, very excited. First and foremost, congratulations to all the museums, attractions, and experiences who have been nominated for this year's awards. Every year, it becomes increasingly challenging to choose the best in the industry who are pushing the boundaries of creativity and innovation. So please, let's give a big applause to all our nominees. The Remarkable Venue Awards are a celebration of the very best cultural and travel experiences. From discovering the best hidden gems to recognizing the finest museums and landmarks, our goal is to shine a spotlight on the most beloved experiences and help them gain the recognition they truly deserve. But these awards, they're not just about celebration, they're also about inspiring our peers in the industry. Whether it's a groundbreaking idea sparked by one of tonight's winners, or a thought-provoking speech by our keynote speaker, Mark Mackey, we hope that this event will leave you truly inspired. Now, while you may already be familiar with the regional winners, tonight is the night we unveil the 7 global winners. For those who may be new to the process, all regional winners had the chance to compete for the prestigious title of global winner in each of their categories. And with more than 51,000 consumer votes, we have uncovered la crème de la crème, the best museums, attractions, and experiences of 2023 in top destinations across the globe. But before we dive into that, we have a few more surprises lined up for you. First, we will invite our president and founder, Luca Nzinga, to share some words about our mission. Following that, we will have the privilege to listen to Mark Mackey, renowned speaker, author, and coach, as he delves into the transformative potential of artificial intelligence. And finally, the moment we have all been waiting for, the grand reveal of our global winners. So, without further ado, please welcome Luke on stage.
Thank you, Sarah. So my team really made a great speech for me about everything we do to make culture more accessible and to give everybody a smile and to talk about the different cultures we all embrace and we see and we experience when we are in the landmarks and great museums around the world. And when I see today around me and I watch the news, I see we failed. We failed terribly, right? If we look at the news now, I don't feel kind of, wow, this is a great world we're living in. And this is exactly why we are now in our 9th year. And the coming 90 years, we will be there to making culture more accessible, right? We really want people to embrace culture, to visit the museums, to visit other parts of the world, to visit other cultures, to more understand each other, smile with each other, talk to each other, listen to each other, to make the world really a little bit more happier than it is now. And in this world we're living now, I am very proud that already for 9 years we are alive and we are trying to make culture more accessible, to make it a little bit a happier place on earth, right? So I'm really, a pleasure is it again to be here in Seville, where we are really giving the floor to the great museums and attractions that help the world understand each other a little bit more, that really give, you know, a visit to a city you don't know, to a culture you don't know, and enter and leave that venue with a big smile. If it is a flower that you can give to your wife or to somebody you don't know, or it's really some culture you are, which has rich history, to make sure that we really try to listen to each other and embrace and make the world a little bit happier than it is now. So we are really happy that we are there and have this maybe crazy mission to make the world a little bit happier, right? To make culture more accessible, to make sure that children are enjoying museums and attractions with great audio guides, etc. To make sure that it's really easy to enter museums and attractions in order to have several languages where people can book the museums and attractions where they never have thought about, would never have known before. And I think, you know, that's really cool, and I'm really proud of the Tiqets team here and also in Amsterdam and around the world, that they are working every day so hard to achieve this mission, which we will work on for the coming 90 years. So next year is our 10th year, our big celebration we will have coming year when we have our 10th anniversary. But before that, of course, we have the honor to really celebrate the great museums, attractions, experience all over the world. So I am really pleased that I'm here and have the voice of our whole team. Again, thank you to the whole Tiqets team. Thank you all the museums and attractions all around the world to give us the chance to work with you and to give you great audiences who can learn from each other to make the world a little bit happier. Thank you very much and enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Luke. Okay, now it's my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Mark Mackey. Mark is an author, speaker, and coach who lives and breathes digital innovation, emerging technology, and human-centric design thinking. Tonight, he'll show us the multiple ways AI can unleash the potential of our industry and enhance the experience of our visitors. Please give it up for Mark Mackey.
Thank you very much.
In the tapestry of human civilization, iconic venues and monuments stand as testaments to our creativity and spirit. These landmarks are more than stone and paint. They are embodiments of our collective dreams. In a world increasingly digital, these physical spaces gain poignant importance. They anchor us in a sea of change, reminding us of the enduring power of human connection. Today, we gather to honor these remarkable venues, celebrating not just the structures, but the stories they tell and the communities they build. Welcome, dear friends and colleagues, to the Remarkable Venue Awards.
Okay, so poor me, right? Can I get some sympathy here? I have to go on stage after these guitarists to talk about AI, a subject that most of the room is fed up with already, or completely baffled by, or both. Every newsletter, every LinkedIn post, every article, AI, AI, AI. So I have to come here and talk about this stuff. and somehow let you leave the room with some value, gain some value from this, some insights. So what is there left for me to talk about? Okay, well, let's take a little journey. I could show you how to unleash your imagination to create these beautiful photorealistic images very quickly just by talking to a computer, which is a remarkable thing to be able to do, a skill that I think each and every one of you should learn to master and teach your kids as well. Right? I could show you, for example, how to create endless compelling variations on those images very quickly just by talking to a computer. Okay, what else could I do? Well, I could show you some cool AI tricks, like how I could generate very quickly a picture of a superhero protecting the skies over Amsterdam, and then leverage state-of-the-art AI tech to swap one superhero with another one to create Tiqets Man. Yes, protector and defender of the tours and activities space, of the attraction space, rather. So this stuff always gets a few quick and easy laughs, right? It's fun, and it's a little bit controversial considering the fact that I'm using someone else's image, but okay, we're not here to talk about that. What else could I do? I could show you how to leverage text-to-video AI, which is another domain that is progressing very quickly, and where in the next few years, if not sooner, we'll start seeing a cinematic output quality, right? Or we could take that further as well, and I could show you how to leverage text-to-audio artificial intelligence, another field that is progressing very quickly. Now, I promise I did not know these guitarists would be here, right? This is not a setup. So this is also progressing very quickly, and music was one of those domains where we thought, computers will never be able to compete with people, and even though that gap is still very wide, it's starting to get more narrow by the month. That's fully AI. I could show you practical AI tips, right? Like, for example, in this particular sector, how you could take an existing image of a place, a site, an attraction, like, for example, this famous place, Plaza de España, right here in Sevilla, and I could show you how I can upload that to Bard. Bard is Google's large language model. Everyone knows Bard right now, and leverage its awesome image recognition capabilities. It can see like a human being. And why would I do that? To help Bard generate for me very quickly an article or a piece of content that I can use in a variety of ways, like a blog post or an article or something like that. And it does a really good job at that, and it even very helpfully gave me a set of SEO-friendly keywords that I can use in my article or my blog post. Now, very useful, right? This isn't the finished article. Of course, this always needs human review, but if you leverage this correctly, you can save yourself hours, days, if not weeks, over the span of a working year, which I think is really worth it. So, what else can you do? I can show you how to continue that conversation with Bard and ask it to turn that article, that piece you generated, into a narration, like an audio narration you could use for a tour guide, right? Now, since these tools, these systems are trained on millions of examples of conversations, they do an exceedingly good job at rendering this kind of natural language output that I can then use somewhere else. So what can I do? I can take you further down the AI rabbit hole, as I call it, and show you how to convert that narration that I just created into an AI-generated voiceover that I can then use for, let's say, a self-guided tour, or to compel people to come and visit a certain site or a place. I just fire up my voice synthesis AI software, I pick a voice, or I can create a voice of my own, custom voice, and within seconds, I'm ready to deploy this to my customers. Like in my case, I want to be spoken to on an individual level, not like everyone else. I want a voiceover of Plaza de España narrated by Taylor Swift.
Hey Mark, welcome to Plaza de España, Seville's most iconic landmark. This stunning semicircular plaza was built for the 1929 Ibero-American Exposition. Mark, did you know that Plaza de España has been featured in several films and television shows, including Lawrence of Arabia, Star Wars, and The Bodyguard?
All right, thank you, Taylor. So think of how you could scale personalized tour experiences to thousands of people simultaneously in a wide variety of voices and languages with content that is generated very quickly and easily on demand and in the style and tone of each individual traveler. Really engaging with people with deeply personalized content that matters to them, That's what this is about. Like, for example, what else could we do? We could really bring the past to life in ways that it would have been prohibitively expensive or difficult in the past, and really bring out these characters. Because people want to see other people. We want to see other faces, and now we can bring them back to life.
Hello, I'm Pablo. I was born in Malaga but spent many wonderful days in Sevilla. The city has a magic quality, with romance and artfulness permeating the air. Enjoy it while you are here for the Remarkable Venue Awards.
Of course, that was based on a picture. Pablo never spoke those words because he wouldn't do so in English to begin with. So I can now finally, doing these things, I can break the boundaries of language itself, a capability that will allow me to bring people closer together and foster a deeper level of understanding between people in more ways than one, so that what starts in one language...
I'm very sorry I can't be with you all today at such an important gathering.
...can now easily continue or be restarted in another.
Lamento mucho no poder estar con todos ustedes hoy en una reunión tan importante. Algunos han especulado que he visto más del mundo natural que cualquier otra persona.
See, if we apply discipline, taste, artfulness, and creativity to these tools and techniques, then we can craft stories and narratives of our shared human culture, our history, and our aspirations for a better world, right? We can create compelling, heartwarming, thought-provoking, evocative content that really resonates with people. Or, you know what, if we want cheap, superficial thrills, then AI will give us that too.
Oh, with a dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, with a dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's the end of his political career right there. But as cool as all these tools and techniques may be, I didn't actually come here today because I think that these are the breakthroughs that we need to be talking about, right? What I came here to try and make you understand and debate, consider, and then hopefully leverage is that the real breakthrough that was unleashed on the masses is not that we can generate content very quickly, but that we can do so based on a natural language interaction with computer systems. For the first time ever in history, we've managed to bridge one of humanity's oldest and most consequential technologies, language itself, with its newest technological advancements like AI and modern computing. I was on a bus tour this summer in Thessaloniki in Greece, right, for my summer vacation. Wonderful place to go. And so I spent, a good few minutes trying to untangle this little headset and plugged it into a little speaker system that had me select one of 8 languages, I think. At which point I was then joined by this voice, this disembodied voice in my head that was in the middle of a narration about the site that we were about to arrive at. So far, so good, right, I suppose. But as I was listening to the history of Thessaloniki, which basically, if you didn't know, is named after the sister or half-sister of Alexander the Great, I was really compelled, I was fascinated, but I was also left unfulfilled, disappointed. Why? Because I realized in that moment that I was looking for a deeper and more meaningful connection to our human heritage, to the sites and the places that make travel stories worth hearing in the first place. I wanted to talk to them. I wanted to ask them questions. I wanted to ask about life in Greece in the 3rd century BC. I wanted to talk to Thessaloniki herself and ask her if Alexander the Great was, a great leader hero or just a crazy madman. Or maybe ask her for some tips for a coffee shop in the city. Or let me talk to Aristotle, the legendary Greek philosopher, right? And let me ask him about the nature of reality and whether I should really have ouzo after wine. The answer is no, right? And I'm not the only one in having this idea, this vision, this hope for a different relationship with computing, to transcend space and time and substance itself.
But I can't ask Aristotle a question. I mean, I can, but I won't get an answer. And so my hope is that in our lifetimes, we can make a tool of a new kind, of an interactive kind.
See, tourism and certainly travel have existed in some form or another for thousands of years, with attractions, with venues, with sight, with art, with food, speaking to us through guides, through books, through exhibits, through applications. And for the longest period of time, that was sort of enough, but I don't think it is anymore. We can do better than that, because now for the first time we can expect more than just being spoken to. We can actually have a two-way conversation. See, AI opens up the thrilling possibility and the promise of not just having monuments and sites and venues speak to us through guides and exhibits and books and all of that, but for us to be able to talk back. So I really believe that we're moving from this passive to an active form of engagement in travel and in experiences. And that's a big difference.
And so my hope is someday, when the next Aristotle is alive, we can capture the underlying worldview of that Aristotle in a computer. And someday, some student will be able to not only read the words Aristotle wrote, but ask Aristotle a question and get an answer.
Right? Talk back and get an answer. I firmly believe that conversational AI characters are a big part of the future of tourism and travel and education, because those are interlocked. Sophisticated, personalized digital agents with distinct personalities, with multilingual capabilities, with conversational skills, with memory even, much more than the chatbots we know today. And that fulfills the decades-old promise of a more fluid interaction between humans and computers. Right? So that's a very different way of thinking about it. For the first time, we can have a conversation with a new kind of intelligence, and through that, this is the important part, with the inanimate world around us, monuments, attractions, and venues, things like that. Right? So imagine, for example, a girl standing in a field of tulips, because I know we have a little tulip thing going on somewhere. Imagine a girl standing in a field of tulips and actually having a two-way conversation with that bulb, asking it about the life of a tulip, the origins of tulips, the history of the tulip mania in the whatever it was, the 16th century, was it 17th, something like that? Or an old man standing in front of his favorite painting that he's wanted to see his whole life and actually be able to have a real conversation with it rather than just a monologue. Talk to it, ask it about its origins, about the artist that made it. Ask the painting itself about its deeper meanings and fulfill that promise of a deeper connection. Because new generations, whether by age or by emerging demographics, they tend to have no allegiance to past traditions. And if they're given a great experience, they will adopt it. And so I believe in trains, in buses, in cars, and yes, at venues and attractions, they will have access to these deeply knowledgeable, highly competent, eloquent, patient, always on digital characters that are ready to serve at a moment's notice. Right? But here's the thing. Not to replace humans. This is the big one. Not to replace humans. I firmly believe that humans will always have work as chaperones, as hosts, as guides for as long as people travel. It's not about replacing them. It's about amplification. It's about new, evocative, compelling, thought-provoking ways of telling the stories worth telling. Because isn't that what travel and experiences and exploration is ultimately really about? So, in the time that I have left, which is not a lot, I always try to demonstrate and not just talk about stuff. So in 2 weeks, with a little bit of money and a lot of courage, we built a little prototype to try and show people what that could look like. It's a prototype, it's not perfect, and I only have a few minutes, but I want to show you the beginnings of something like this, what this could look like. So let's hope this works. Who can tell me about the Remarkable Venue Awards?
The Remarkable Venue Awards is an annual event celebrating the very best in the world's cultural and historical venues. This event gives appreciation to venues that have displayed resilience, creativity, and innovation. It shines a light on those who've achieved excellence in visitor experience, engagement, or sustainability, among others.
So this system is built so that it can dynamically switch characters. This is not pre-recorded, this is live AI generated. This is a dialogue with characters, either living characters or characters from the distant past. Who can tell me about Alexander the Great? So this is being generated live.
Alexander the Great, born in Pella, Macedonia, was one of the most successful military commanders in history. He inherited the throne from his father, Philip II, at the young age of 20, and by the time of his death at 32, he had created an empire that stretched from Greece to Egypt and as far east as India. He is known for his tactical genius, bold strategies, and always leading his troops from the front in battlefield.
And to prove that it's not scripted or generated, I quickly want to see some hands and someone ask Oprah a question, right? Raise a hand and we can have a mic quickly. I want someone to ask Oprah a question. So to prove that this is not scripted. While I do that, I'm going to bring out one more character. So have a think very quickly. Who can tell me about the food culture in Greece? Let's see who comes out. So characters are dynamically
Greek cooking is all
assigned.
about simple, quality ingredients and time-tested cooking methods. Olive oil, feta cheese, olives, legumes, and honey are staples in many traditional dishes. Grilled meats and fresh local produce are hallmarks of the Greek table. Meals often start with a collection of appetizers known as mise. Hospitality is key in Greek culture, and sharing good food with good company is considered an essential part of living well.
Right, so do we have a question for Oprah? Who's got a question? Someone. Or the team. Or for Tony. Or for the Greek Macedonian queen. Tell me and I will ask.
I think today's a day to ask Oprah who's going to win the Remarkable Venue Awards.
Oh. Hey Oprah, who is going to win the Remarkable Venue Awards today?
I'm sorry, but as much as I'd love to predict, the winner of the Remarkable Venue Awards is a closely guarded secret until the moment of announcement. But I assure you, all the nominated venues have demonstrated incredible innovation and resilience this year.
Okay, so my takeaway, thank you very much. So my takeaway is stop thinking about unidirectional communication in attractions and this industry. Start thinking along the lines of two-way conversations. Start thinking about how you can use this technology to actually bring venues and attractions to life, whether it's people from the present, people from the distant past, real people or inanimate objects. From now on, people will have conversations with your venues and attractions. I hope you enjoy that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark, for such inspiring words. Now, Oprah stole my job, basically. But okay, let's continue. Because now it's the time to meet the 7 global winners. And we have 7 awards categories. 2 of them, the Best Hidden Gem Award and the Most Innovative Venue Award, were application-based. All applications were reviewed by a panel of tourism industry experts. And a huge thank you goes to all our judges that helped us decide the regional winners for these 2 categories. Please give it up for them. And a special thank you goes to Cristina Salsinha. I think she's here in the audience from Turismo de Portugal. She was one of our. Thank you, Cristina. Thank you very much for your work. Okay, but tonight, it's the voice of the public that counts. The regional winners in all 7 categories have entered the race to join our Hall of Fame of global winners. And the results have been decided by the votes of our consumers. Are you ready to discover the winners? I cannot hear you very well. Are you ready? Okay, well. So I have the pleasure to announce the first award winner of the night. Let's have a look at the nominees for the Best Activity Award. This category recognizes standout activities, experiences, and attractions, and all our nominees had excellent visitor reviews. The nominees are, from France, Guided Cruise on the Seine by Vedette de Paris. From the Netherlands, Luxury Canal Cruise with onboard bar by Flagship. From Italy, Gondola Ride with commentary. From Spain, Flamenco Dance Museum. From Portugal, A Casa do Fado Ribeira. From the UAE, Morning Desert Safari, Camel Ride, Sandboarding, and Arabic Coffee and Dates. From the UK, Thames Cruise, Westminster to Greenwich. And from the USA, the Bees Speedboat Ride. And the winner is Gondola Ride with commentary from Italy.
Everybody. I am Caterina Pepoli of Venice Tours. I am the CEO of the company. And first of all, I want to thank Tiqets for our collaboration. We are really very proud to win this award. And I'm very happy for my son, my husband, Carlotta, and all the staff. All the staff who is working with us since 30 years. We love our city. We work with a lot of passion and love, giving always quality and innovation. So thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Grazie. Congratulazioni per questo riconoscimento. Congratulations again for this amazing activity. So now I want to welcome on stage my colleague Jaume Vidal for the announcement of the next winners. Welcome on stage, Jaume.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. A very special thank you to the people that came not only from Seville, but especially from other countries, from Portugal, from the Netherlands, even from the United Arab Emirates. Thanks all. I'll be presenting two categories today. That means that I need to make sure that I open the right envelope at the right time, but I think I'll manage. We're going to start with the Best Landmark category. So this category includes venues such as places of worship, like cathedrals, churches, castles or palaces, stadiums, observation decks, and other iconic landmarks. The 8 nominees that we have this year all had super good reviews at Tiqets. That's why they were nominated in their countries and actually won the regional awards in their countries. And let's look at the nominees that we have for tonight. So from France, we have the Château de Villandry. From the Netherlands, we have the Museum Our Lord in the Attic. From Italy, Catacombs of San Gennaro. From Spain, we have El Capricho de Gaudí. From Portugal, we have the FC Porto Museum. From the United Arab Emirates, we have the Burj Al Arab. From the UK, the Windsor Castle. And from the USA, the Skydeck Chicago in Willis Tower. And now it's time to reveal which of these venues has claimed the title of Global Winner. Ready for it? You sure? The Best Landmark Global Award this year goes to Gaudí's El Capricho.
Hello, Sevilla. Good evening. Excuse me. Wow, repeat again. Good evening, Sevilla. What a wonderful place to celebrate these awards. Thank you, Jaume, and thank you, Tiqets, for bringing us here. You are a group of incredible people. We love you. Just a couple of lines in Spanish. Este premio es para todo nuestro equipo, para la gente que nos hemos cruzado el camino cada día, y especialmente para Gaudí. Gracias, maestro. Está siendo un viaje increíble. We come from the north, from a small place called Comillas. El Capricho is a small Gaudi house, beautiful, hidden between the green mountains of Picos de Europa and the brave Atlantic Sea. It's a place where you would never imagine to find Gaudi, but there he is. As an institution, we are small, we are imperfect, and we are a bit rebellious. And, well, I just hope that this award fills our sails with winds of hope. On behalf of all the people of El Capricho de Gaudí, we want to show our admiration to the rest of the nominees. They are all incredible, and for us it's overwhelming to compare to you, to be at your level. It is just amazing. Getting here was really tough. It was really hard. And I mean, I have to thank to the people that help us make this way. And for all of you that are thinking about traveling or about tourism, I think this is the right place to say that traveling is much more than going from one place to another. As Luke said, I think traveling is probably the best way to connect with the world. That's what we do every day at El Capricho de Gaudí. We connect with people, and each of the people that went through El Capricho de Gaudí deserves this award. We live thanks to them, and we live for them. Thank you very much. This is El Capricho de Gaudí. Bye.
Let's continue. The next category that we're revealing is the best family experience. So in this case, this award honors the best family-friendly attractions that appeal to all types of visitors, such as theme parks and zoos. All the nominees in this category, again, were chosen first by our customers at Tiqets, won the regional awards in their category, and now are competing for the global award. Let's look at the nominee list. We have from France, Parc Animalier de la Varbin, from the Netherlands, the Rotterdam Zoo, from Italy, the Bioparco di Roma, from Spain, Loro Parque, from Portugal, Zoo Marine Algarve, from the United Arab Emirates, Aquaventure Water Park, from the UK, the London Zoo, and from the USA, the Zoo Miami. Let's look what we have inside the envelope again. And the winner for the best family experience this year goes to Portugal, Zoo Marine Algarve.
Realmente voy a comenzar en español para agradecer a Sevilla con todos sus ciudadanos cómo nos recibieron, como siempre con tanta amabilidad y con tanto cariño. Es un honor estar aquí con ustedes y nuestro lema o nuestra función, nuestro destino es dar alegría. Sobre todo en un momento como el de hoy, con las dificultades que vivimos en Europa y en el Medio Oriente, todos nosotros necesitamos alegría. Y eso es lo que nos hacemos todos los días. Damos alegría, con mucho amor, con cariño para los animales, con alegría para toda la familia. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much. And thank you again.
Okay, and now we have 4 more categories to go. And I'm going to invite on stage my colleague Olivier Roux, who's going to reveal the next categories. Thanks all again for coming.
Gracias, Jaume. So already 3 venues on my to-do list, I have to admit. All right, good evening, buenas noches, bonsoir, everybody. I'm Olivier Roux. I'm the Regional Director for the Western Europe region and Latin America at Tiqets. It's a pleasure to be here once again this year. So I am very proud to introduce you to the nominees for the most innovative venue, my favorite. The Most Innovative Venue Award recognizes museums and attractions that have found unique and original ways to appeal to customers. Examples may include sustainability initiatives or creative marketing strategies, or the use of new technology as well. So let's find out who are the nominees. We got from France, La Cité de l'Histoire. From the Netherlands, Rembrandt House Museum. From Italy, Icono Roma. From Spain, Portaventura World Parks and Resorts. From Portugal, Lisbon Earthquake Museum. From UAE, Terra Expo City Dubai. From the UK, VNE Dundee. And from the USA, Summit One Vanderbilt. All right. So this year, most innovative venue global winner is, this goes to Terra Expo City Dubai, United Arabs.
Everybody. I'm Marjan, and this has been a very special project for the United Arab Emirates. We launched it in Expo 2020 Dubai as a destination to inspire everyone about what environmental science and protecting our environment was about. And the special thing about this place is the building is so innovative, but the experience is very different. And we've been managed to, in our very short lifespan, we've entered our 3rd year of operations, 1 year after the expo. And we've managed to inspire more than 1.8 million people through our doors already. To be here is very special to us because we've been competing with remarkable venues. And I'd like to thank the Tiqet teams for this opportunity and the nomination. It means a lot to us. And it is even more special because we're coming from the United Arab Emirates, and the team there are going to be really excited to know that we've won such an amazing award. And so I thank you so much on behalf of all of our team, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again to Terra Expo City Dubai. And now I would like to welcome on stage my colleague Anita Markic to present the next award.
Thank you, Olivier. First, I would like to introduce myself as well. I'm Anita Markic. I'm leading the brand marketing team at Tiqets. And I'm very proud here tonight to be introducing the award and the nominees for the Best Hidden Gem. This award recognizes a venue which is off the beaten track, which is unique, but also it highlights lesser known venues and attractions and experiences around the world, and more niche museums and attractions. So let's move on to the nominees. From France, Musée Rodin. From the Netherlands, Tulip Experience Amsterdam. From Italy, Palazzo Pisani. From Spain, El Bulli, 1846. Probably I'm pronouncing it wrong, but sorry. From Portugal, Casa di Guitarra. From UAE, The View at the Palm. From UK, Barley Hall. And from USA, City Climb at Edge. And now, let's find out who won the Global Award for the Best Hidden Gem. The winner is the Tulip Experience in Amsterdam.
We won. I'm so incredibly honored, and you can see I'm Dutch because I'm too tall for this microphone. I really want to thank Tiqets for the honor and the award. We are so honored, you cannot believe it. We are a small family company from the Netherlands, and we've been growing tulips for 3 generations now. And with our experience, we now want to tell the story behind the tulip, and mostly behind the hard work of the tulip grower. My dad is here, the tulip grower, and my mom and my sister as well. Woo! And it's such an honor to stand here between all those big names for us as a small little experience, so we cannot be more thrilled. And I really want to thank all our colleagues and our team in the Netherlands who are watching from home, from their houses. And our family, our friends, together, we really did it. And I'm so honored, I cannot believe it. We will drink a lot of, not tequila, but sangria tonight to celebrate. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Together we did it. Woo!
Thank you so much. And once again, kudos to the Tulip Experience Amsterdam team for your excellent work. Hartelijk gefeliciteerd, ook even in het Nederlands. Het is jullie van harte gegund. And now, I would like to call on stage my other colleague, Sarah Guia de Abreu, to announce the next winners.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Guia de Abreu, and I work at Tiqets brand marketing team. I'm thrilled to introduce to you the nominees for the Best Museum of the Year. Boa noite a todos. Bem-vindos e muito obrigada também a toda a gente que nos está a ouvir em casa. The Best Museum Award recognizes the best museums and art galleries featured on Tiqets.com. All kinds of museums and art galleries are included in the category, regardless of size or fame. And the nominees are: from France, Musée Marmottan-Monet. From the Netherlands, Straat Museum. From Italy, Palazzo Strozzi. From Spain, Ideal, Centro de Artes Digitais. From Portugal, Museu Nacional do Azulejo. From UAE, Louvre, Abu Dhabi. From the UK, the Postal Museum. And from the USA, the Museum of Modern Art. And this year's Best Museum global winner is Museu Nacional do Azulejo, Portugal.
tonight would be a moment for AI, my best speech that I'm capable, but I will try. So, thank you, Tiqets, for this award, especially to Jaume Vidal, that is our connection. And the Museu Nacional do Azulejo is something that is a museum from the Ministry of Culture of Portugal, but we try to create an experience, not a touristic experience, but a traveler experience. It's a museum that people can go and feel what it is to be Portuguese and to travel to our history. And so we try always to create this experience for everybody. So I thank once again Tiqets, to all the people who voted on us. We are very proud to be a part of a group of such prestigious contestants like this group was. And also a very gratitude word for the group of people who work at Museum Nacional do Azulejo. It's a very special group of people, and I think you can feel it when you visit this place. Thank you.
Muitos parabéns. Now, I'm also proud to introduce to you the nominees for Most Remarkable Venue Award. The Most Remarkable Venue Award is presented to venues that are true fan favorites. All types of venues qualify for this award, and this year's nominees all received phenomenal reviews on Tiqets.com. And the nominees are: from France, Carrière des Lumières; from the Netherlands, Fabrique des Lumières; from Italy, Parco Giardino Sigurtà; from Spain, Museu Nacional Thyssen-Bornemisza; from Portugal, Spiritus Light Show at Igreja dos Clérigos; from the UAE, Global Village, Dubai; from the UK, Palace of Holyrood House; and from the USA, Space Center Houston. And the winner is Spiritus Light Show at Igreja dos Clérigos, Portugal.
Obrigado. Portugal está forte, me parece. I would like to thank you, everybody here. First of all, Tiqets for the organization of these awards, these events, especially Jaume. Really thank you for your support during the beginning of this partnership. I mean, I think since 2018. I'm sorry for all the time that I call you at 2 in the morning, Saturday and Sunday, but thank you so much. And I would like to thank you, my team. We are Okubo Creative Studio and based in Portugal, and especially Soraya that she's here with me. Thank you for, I know that you fight a lot for this project. But most of all, I would like to thank you, the Igreja of Clérigos, so Padre André, Antonio Tavares, Padre Manuel, Patricia, Marta, all the team of the church. Thank you to receive us in your fantastic space. It's an honor for us to have the possibility to create a show using our art on your fantastic architecture. So we are very proud of these awards, and thank you.
In behalf of the Clérigos Tower, I'm not going to do an homily. As you can see, I'm a priest. My name is Father André, and the Clérigos Tower is a Roman Catholic church where we asked Kubo project to help us to achieve the next level. We didn't want every tourist to come to Portugal and just stick a tick in the Clérigos Tower. We want them to come and keep on coming, because Clérigos Tower is an important social helper in the Oporto city. So we help a lot of hospitals, we have all the firemen, all associations, we have a lot of universities that we pay for the students to be there. And so we just take the tourism and we give it back to the city. So that's our goal, and we are very pleased to be here. And in my behalf, and behalf of all the clergy and all the city of Oporto, thank you very much for going to our house. And we hope to keep you on going to be there, a different experience every time. And of course, thank you to Eduardo and his project. Without it, he transformed already beautiful church in something to the next level. And I hope to see you all soon in this church. Thank you.
Muitos parabéns. And it was a pleasure to be here with you all. Muitos parabéns a todos. Congratulations to all the winners. And now I will call the other Sarah, my colleague, to wrap it up. Good night, everyone.
Okay. I have a huge thank you list, but I'll keep it short because I know we are all a little bit hungry and thirsty. So now is the perfect moment to express our gratitude to everyone that made this possible tonight. A special thank you goes to everyone that came here. Your energy and presence added so much joy to this evening of celebration. Thank you so much. Thank you to the TIS team for hosting us again. Thank you, Mark. Your keynote was very inspiring. Woo! And if you have any questions for Mark, he will stick around, so you can approach him and ask anything about AI. Okay. A big thank you goes to the Tiqets Awards team and the Tiqets regional managers. Your hard work and dedication truly made a difference. Thank you to our consumers. They help us decide the global winners tonight, and they were very enthusiastic during the voting phase. Thank you so much. A massive thank you goes to all our museums, attractions, and experiences that participated. We cannot wait to see you again for the next edition, next year, and celebrate together excellence again. Thank you. Finally, thank you to everyone that joined us virtually tonight. I wish you a lovely evening. Thank you so much. So for the people in the room, we have bites, we have drinks, we can mingle, network. So I invite you to join us now for some drinks and to celebrate together the winners. And also I invite you tomorrow, if you're still around, we have a session with some of the global winners. They will share the best practices and you can ask them questions. So please, if you want, you can join tomorrow at 4:30 in this auditorium. Thank you so much and see you around.